Hey, lovelies. Hello, hello. Happy Friday afternoon. So glad it's Friday. It's been a crazy week. So, if you're joining us, welcome, welcome. If you're joining us in the replay, welcome as well. I will be doing 4 20-minute sprints where you could do nanoing if you're doing nano. If you're not doing nano, you can do anything you want to get done. That is fine. We are here to support you. So 20-minute sprints, 4 20-minute sprints. And then we've got 5-minute breaks where we'll be chatting, but you can also take a bio break. You can take a snack break. You can get your lunch. You can get a glass of water. You can do pretty much whatever you want to do. So let us know what you're working on if you're doing nano and if you're working on your nano project. And again, if you're not, no pressure here, that's okay. I don't know about you all, but I am behind in my nano project. It has been a crazy week. So I was like, Monday, I was apartment hunting. And Tuesday, I was like gathering. So I was basically out all day, just like roaming around, seeing apartments. And then Tuesday, I was gathering all the information and getting it all together because I'm like super anal and super organized. So, I have to have everything together. Wednesday was a migraine, so I was completely out the entire day. And then yesterday was basically about figuring out, doing measurements, figuring measurements of furniture, figuring out, apartment applications I want to fill out and all that. So pretty much I am behind in Nano. I've changed my I forgot to put the timer on. I changed my because I don't want to talk too much for y'all. So there we go. Okay. So I changed my goal to because I am now about third of the way through my revision. So I'm a nano rebel. I'm doing revisions and rewrites and not writing a novel. So I changed my goal. I was going to do half of the book. The book has about 30 chapters. I'm right now on like chapter 11, so I'm about a third of the way through with the revisions. So I was going to do up to chapter 15, but I'm now kind of challenging myself to basically do revisions for the entire book for by the end of Nano. So I am behind, but I that's what I'm going to be working on for these sprints, and I'm hoping to get caught up. So let's see who is with us. Hello, hello, Angela. Welcome. Hello, Melanie. Wonderful to see you. You're here on time. That's okay. If I'm happy whenever Angela, pops into my sprints. I love it. So, whenever Angela's here, I'm happy. Whenever any of you here is here, I'm happy. When you're popping in and out, I'm very happy. Yay for Nano Rebels. Yes, Nano Rebels. Reconstructing previous project. Beautiful, wonderful. Yes, and Melanie, were you the one who somebody hit 20K? I saw a post in the Heart Breathings Challenge Facebook group. I don't know if it was you or if it was somebody else. I can't remember, but if it was you, please let us know so we can celebrate with you. Hello, Viola. Yes, hello, all of you lovely people. Hello, Heffrin. Hit my 40K nano today. Excellent. That is awesome. That is wonderful. Well, at least we know, hey, there's somebody in the group who is not behind. So that's an inspiration to all of us. But that's wonderful. Angela says, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I think it's because I was just here. Yeah, yeah, right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, our poor Brandy was not able to do her sprints. So we were kind of, there were some of us who were kind of, waiting in her YouTube just to see if she would come. So that's why we're all kind of like, prepped in our mind already for sprints. So, yes, congratulations. Melanie says, I'm at 17K. That's beautiful. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's almost halfway through. Y'all are doing great. Yeah, so I'm pretty much for my nano project. I'm pretty much only about like a third of the way through. So, but that's okay. That's okay. I will catch up. We've got the retreat coming next weekend. Remember that? So, which is really wonderful. And I don't know about y'all, but I always get more done during the retreat. Hello, Christy. Wonderful to see you. So again, let us know what you are working on. If you're working on Nano, if you're not, totally cool. I will be working on Nano for this sprint because I definitely need to catch up. I actually need to catch up on like a bunch of stuff because you all know how it is when you're like house hunting or apartment hunting. It's like it sort of moves your attention to something that is, I mean, it's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal, of course. So it kind of shifts your attention, and then you have to kind of shift it back. So that's what I'm planning on doing this weekend, is shifting my attention back to the stuff that is all my work stuff and my writing stuff and nano and all that kind of thing. So yeah, but I got one application. I've got three apartments that can kind of sort of it can work for me, but I decided, since I'm going to be moving in January because my lease is up in January. So I'm starting way ahead of time. So because I'm starting way ahead of time, I'm going to take it real slow. I'm just going to I did one application to a place that I really liked, and we're just going to see what happens before I, try to rush and do others. So Chrissy says, I'm trying to work on Nano, but heating guys are coming. Oh yeah, mother visiting's dog. Oh yes. Oh yes, I totally get it. I totally get it. Yes. Yeah, you've got all of this, all of these distractions around you, and it's tough. It's tough to work on Nano when you have that coming up. Yes, house hunting can break your soul. It can. But you know what, Christy? It can also feed your soul too, because for me, for example, I am moving. One of the reasons why I'm moving is because I want a bigger place. So to kind of be able to work and just feel like I can breathe in a bigger place. So it can be soul feeding too. Okay, Angela Nano says, at my rate, I'll finish 50K next November 15th. Right. I know. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like, thank you, Nano, for, I mean, that's not, thank you, Nano, for it's kind of like Pro Writing Aid. If you use Pro Writing Aid and you've ever gotten what they do is, whenever you use it, they send you a report, and they're like, here's your progress this week, and then you look on the progress, and it's like 105 grammar mistakes, 72 stylistic mistake, and it's kind of like, thanks for Writing Aid, I didn't need to know that. So, but yeah. Okay, excellent. Let's begin our first sprint. 20 minutes, counting down for whatever you need to do. Nano stuff, non-nano stuff, we are here for you. I will see you all in 20 minutes. So there's our first sprint. And how did it go? Did you get any words done or did you get other things done, whatever you've been trying to do? I got one scene done. So I got one scene revised, and it was actually a pretty um, it was one of the scenes that kind of needed more heavy duty rewriting. So I feel good about that. Now I'm starting on the second scene. Um, my original goal was to do 3 to 4 scenes a day, but I think I have to rethink that because if I'm going to get the whole book done by the end of Nano, then I need to, kind of figure out really how many scenes I have to do. So, okay, let's see. Ooh, hello, Exotic Expression Dance Fitness. What a beautiful title. I was hoping to catch some live sprints today. Awesome. So glad you're with us. Doing my final edit. Beautiful. Happy writing, everyone. Yes. Yes. Wonderful. Final edits they feel so good to do final edits, don't they? Because, it's kind of like you're at the end of the road. So, it's like after the final edits, books, at least when I do final edits, I know that like the book, well, final proofreads I actually do. The book is, and they are like definitely not my favorite thing to do. I think like my least favorite thing to do, but it feels good. It feels really good. Christy, 274. Excellent. Beautiful. Today I've managed to edit 15 pages. Wonderful. Rainy day. So perfect for writing. Yes, it is that very true. Rainy days are perfect for writing. So interesting that you're not. Another writer friend of mine said that it was raining for her too. So I guess rain has started. Rain has started for people, and I don't know what's going to happen here in Northwest Texas with the rain. We have not been getting it's past thunderstorm season. Thank God, because thunderstorm season around here usually means tornado season. So, but we still get rain. But we still get rain. So, Hafren says 379, excellent, and finished cooking dinner. Wonderful. Both are very, very important. I actually did some cooking this morning too. I did some baked beans in the Instapot. So my whole apartment now smells like barbecue. It smells like barbecue sauce. So it's wonderful. Okay, hello Rachel, 428, excellent. Viola says, I was rereading the 4 different scenes, okay, and adding some words in them when needed. Yes, yes, very important, very important. That's exactly the kind of thing that I'm doing now as well. So, and it feels really good. And it's really interesting because I did a revision outline, kind of an outline where I just went through each I kind of marked each scene and made some notes about changes to make in each scene. And when I was looking at it that way, I was getting a little bit anxious because it was like, oh, there's so many scenes and there's so much to do here. But now that I'm actually in it and going, just taking it scene by scene, it's not that bad. So I think it's good to see the bigger picture, but it's also good to kind of focus on the small things too as well. Melanie says, working on some chapter outlining. Excellent. So it's easier when I sit down to write later. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Chapter. Yeah, I totally agree. Chapter outlining is, it helps a lot. It helps a lot. And, if you're a pantser, maybe like outlining the chapter may not be something that it may kind of stifle your creativity. So that's totally great if you're a pantser and you can just by the seat of your pants. So but for some of us we do need to outline. So but both are good, both are excellent. Alex says, finished up some last minute schoolwork and words. Wonderful. My 6-year-old is sprinting with me again. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So I hope your 6-year-old gets a lot done as well. Angela says, making habit tracker stickers, wonderful. Those are so cool, Angela. Those are so cool. The habit tracking stickers. Um, Exotic says, I prefer writing to editing. Yes. But editing must get done. Absolutely. So here I am. Yeah, there we go. Right. So excited. I'm sorry. So excited. The book is almost wrapped up. Yeah, it is exciting. Spent a lot of time on it. Yes. Yes, I totally get it. Yeah. Yeah, and you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right that, I mean, the editing, it's for a lot of people. It's not the funnest thing to do, but it just as you said, it's necessary. For me personally, I prefer editing to proofreading. Now, proofreading, that is like Chinese torture to me. So proofreading is not my favorite thing to do at all. But editing, it's just like you say, it's kind of a no. I consider proofreading a necessary evil. Editing is necessary, but proofreading is a necessary evil. So okay, we'll just finish comments here. Melanie says, have had a few snow flurries here. Wow, already in Nebraska. Our high is only 36 or so today. Yeah. Yeah. I love how you say, oh, it's only 36 today, because it's so relative, especially in the United States. I mean, my sister's in New York, and she's always laughing at me because it's when the snow comes, because here, snow comes, and we usually don't get a huge amount of snow, but it's like, when it starts to fall and I'm taking pictures and I'm messaging it to her, and I'm like, oh, look, there's snow, oh no, and she always messages me back, I am not impressed. So, because they get like a lot of inches of snow. She was telling me, I think a couple of weeks ago they got she was like, yeah, I was walking, to the Wegmans, and the snow was like, covering my ankles, or I don't know exactly what. So it's all relative. It's all relative. And Exotic says, yes, I'm making food in crock pot today. Yeah, house smells amazing. Yes, I love the crock pot too. Yeah, the Instapot and the crock pot, those I love those, especially in the winter. Especially in the winter, when you get to, it's like that warm, comfy food. Okay, 20 minutes. We're going to sprint number 2. NaNoWriMoers, non-NaNoWriMoers, whatever you're doing, it's all good. We are here to support you. I will see you all in 20 minutes. We are halfway through our sprint. So, how did you all do? Hopefully, you all got things done. I got one scene done, and I started another scene, which is going to need a lot of rewrites. So it's definitely it's definitely so far today been a challenge because I've been doing a lot of rewrites. But I think I'm kind of at a point in the book. I'm about a third of the way through, so it's kind of a point in the book where there was a lot of stuff that I didn't work out ahead of time. So I have to make a lot of changes. So I'm hoping that when I get further into the book, that it's going to need a lot of rewrites. So let's hope. Let me set the timer here. I also got. There we go. Okay, so I also got coffee, which is always good. I am using my Putty Tat cup. That's what I call this. So this is my cat cup. But I will be doing first line trivia at the next break. So I will be doing that so we can have some fun with that. So let's see how everybody else did. I'm anxious to see how everybody else did. Yes, Melanie says my crock pot is going too. Yes, it's winter time and it is crock pot and Instapot season. So, hi Shirley, how is everyone doing? Yes. Good afternoon. Hello, Lysandra. Wonderful to see you. I keep forgetting to put my reading glasses on. So there we go. So now I can see all your names. Okay, just like I should. Hello, Ashley came in late and got 393. That is excellent. Had to make my hubby some chicken soup. Oh, I'm so sorry that he's sick. It's very sweet of you though to make him chicken soup. Yeah, it is also chicken soup season too. So hey, Nikki, got second load of laundry going. Wonderful. Planned my next scene. Excellent. And started out with 397 words. Beautiful. That is a lot to get done in 20 minutes. That is awesome. Friend says 289 this time. That is excellent. I had to think a lot during the scene. Yes. Yes, it's the thinking process slows the word count down a little bit. For me, I know researching does because usually I try not to research while I'm writing the first draft. I just kind of, make notes kind of in brackets, bold type in brackets, like in the middle, to kind of say, would this happen? Or, research this later kind of thing. But there's sometimes when, I just feel like there's something I absolutely have to research. So, but I usually try not to do that. But yes, thinking and research can definitely slow down the words a little bit, but you know what? 289 is still excellent. It's excellent for 20 minutes. So it's wonderful. And you know what? Even if you get in 20 minutes 5 words, it's still great. It's still great. Those are 5 words you didn't have before. So and it's slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady gets that book done. So that's so definitely don't beat yourself up if you're working for a specific amount of time and you're like, okay, well I usually get X amount of words done and that's what I'm going to get this time, and then you get less words done. That's okay. That's okay. Ashley says, I love my Instant Pot. Yeah, I use it almost every day. Yes. So I love my Instant Pot too. And actually, my Instant Pot was a unexpected gift because end of last year, basically, I live in an apartment complex. So end of last year, I was throwing out the trash and sitting there by the dumpster was this beautiful 8-quart complete Instapot. And of course, I like just grabbed that thing, but I must have like for like a couple of weeks I just like left it there and I didn't use it because I was afraid to use it because it's like, oh, is it going to blow up on me? So but it works beautifully, it works perfectly. So I really consider it a lovely gift from a neighbor who is probably no longer here in my apartment complex, but I wish I knew who she was or he was so I could thank them. But it was a lovely gift. So let me see. Okay. Yeah, Shirley says made a mug of tea. Wonderful. Yes, tea is lovely. Tea is also lovely. It's not just about the coffee, it's about the tea too. 258 words. Lysandra, excellent. Ashley says the bad cold is really going around. Yeah, 3 out of my 4 kids have it. Yes, yes, Ashley, I heard the same thing from a friend of mine as well. So yeah, cold is definitely going. Yeah, the cold is going on, and you know what? It's so weird because I think it's like the last couple of years. We've all been so. So into this COVID that we forget about stuff like the flu and cold, but those things are going around too. So everybody stay healthy, please stay healthy. Ashley said, research this morning, yeah, how the Amish harvest their wheat. Wonderful. And the tractors and all of that. I was watching videos on YouTube and it was pretty interesting. It is very interesting. It is very, very interesting. So, yeah, I love doing research. I love doing research. That's probably one of my downfalls that I love doing research. Okay, let's just wrap up the comments and then um, we can get into oh I just lost my words. We can get into the second hour of sprints. Alex has had ideas out of nowhere and started writing. That's beautiful. Got 452 words. Awesome. She also finished 4 assignments. Oh, is it on her way to being done for the day? That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So I'm assuming you're talking about your 6-year-old. I'm assuming. Um, okay. No way. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, by the dumpster. Yes. Well, and I can't say by the dumpster. It's not. It wasn't like by the dumpster, but it was kind of like in that area. So, but yes, that's what she did. Yeah. Um, um, okay. You heard you say by the dumpster. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it was in the it basically, yeah, but basically what happened, yeah, it's just that she left it like um I guess she was moving, and so it's like she left it outside, and like whoever wants it can take it, and of course because I was out at like I think it was like 7:30 in the morning or something on a Sunday morning throwing out the trash. I was the first that saw it, and I'm like, you know, take that thing. So um okay. Angela says that doing lunch and dishes over here. That's great, Angela. That's great. Get it. Hey, you got to get that stuff done too. So, okay, let's get into the second hour. We're going to go for 20 minutes. Whatever you need to do, whatever you need to get done, we are here for you, cheering you on. I will see you all in 20 minutes. So we are all ready. We are going into actually our last sprint. So, how did you all do for sprint number 3? And let's see, let's get the timer going. So, two things. Oh, geez. Okay, hold. Sorry, guys. You might hear my phone in the background. Don't worry about it. Um, okay, so let's see. Let's put the 5-minute timer on. Okay, so two things before we get to the comments and see how everybody did. So first thing is we're doing first line trivia. So here is the first line. Let me see. Here we go. Okay, so here's the first line. So first line trivia. If you haven't done sprints with me, basically what I like to do, we do this just for fun. It's the first line of a famous, usually classic book, and I let you all have it, and then you all get to guess what book it comes from. And it's not a test, so if you want to look it up on Google, that is totally fine. And this is all just for fun. So, the first line. He was an old man who fished alone in a skiff in the Gulf Stream, and he had gone 84 days now without taking a fish. So let me read that again. He was an old man who fished alone in a skiff in the Gulf Stream, and he had gone 84 days now without taking a fish. So, it's so whatever you think it is, let us know in the comments. And it's and again, it's not a test. You can look it up on Google. It's just for fun. So that's number one. Number two, also wanted to remind you all real quick about the schedule for our sprints. So sprints that are coming up. So we have the lovely Rhiannon tonight at 9 o'clock Central Time. Rhiannon is on Facebook and YouTube as well. And so you can catch her. On Saturday morning, Elizabeth will be with us. She will be at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 o'clock Central Time. Elizabeth is, I can't remember if Elizabeth is, and if Angela, you're still here, then let me know if this is right. Because I've got down Elizabeth is on YouTube only, but I think that Elizabeth might be doing YouTube and Facebook. I'm not quite sure. So, but she's definitely on YouTube. I will be back at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 12 o'clock Central Time tomorrow with y'all. So if you all want to join me for sprints, please do. And then Tracy will be in for Night Owl sprints, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock Central Time. So we've got some great sprints going on. Okay, let's see how y'all did. I'm so anxious to see how y'all did. So let me see. I'm just kind of scrolling through the okay, here we go. Exotic says, definitely. I hope you don't mind that I'm saying exotic because I don't know who you are. So, so I just shortened it to exotic. Definitely reading in the tub after this. That's wonderful. Just read a great book where the forest meets the stars. Oh, how beautiful. How beautiful. And I love that. I love like the whole reading in the tub thing. I love that. Going to read it when we believed in mermaids. Oh, starting after my writing sprints. Heard it was really good. Wow, I love the title, but I haven't heard of that book though. What genre is it? Is it like is it? I'm just curious to know. Okay, time to concentrate. Yes, yeah, I know. Sometimes it can be a challenge, especially on Fridays too. Especially on Fridays, which is why I'm so blessed that all of you are with me here. Shirley says it's an interesting title. I have to check out. Yeah, the book. Yeah. It is an interesting title. Shirley got 202 words. That's beautiful. Melanie says I worked through a few more chapter outlines. Excellent. Anna Paula, I think, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Beautiful name, by the way. Got 468 words in this sprint. That is awesome. Good for you. Melanie says, Old Man in the Sea. Yes, it's Hemingway's The Old Man in the Sea. Yes. So yeah, which I have never read, and I don't know if I'm gonna if that's one that I want to read. I love classic literature, but I'm not sure that's one that I want to tackle. Castaway, Lysandra, that is a very good guess. Yeah, because it's kind of the same topic. Nikki says 555 words this time. Beautiful. You guys are just like killing the words. It's so awesome. Yes, J.A., you're absolutely right. The Old Man and the Sea. Angela says, I believe she's on both for now. Yeah, thank you, Angela. Yeah, that's what I think. So, Elizabeth on 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, and she will be both on YouTube and Facebook. Let's see. Lysandra said 169 words. Excellent. Melanie's is starting to get a bit of a headache. Oh, so I think it's time for lunch. Oh, you're most welcome, Melanie. Yes, the headaches can be awful. Wow, Ashley, 902 words. That is terrific. So we are going into our last sprint. So let's make it a good one. I wish you all, if you're doing nano and you're getting words in, I wish you all the words. If you're not and you're just doing stuff, I wish you everything you need to get done. I will see you all in 20 minutes. So that's it for this afternoon. So let us know how you did in the comments. I actually did I recalculated how many scenes I have left to do if I want to finish the book, and how many days I have left. And I need to do 8 to 9 scenes to get the book done by the end of this month. And I did about 7 scenes. Yeah, no, I did 7 scenes. I have to kind of go over the notes for the seventh scene just to make sure I got everything in. But so I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close. So I'll probably try to get just a couple more scenes in today. But this is kind of really hot and heavy moment where there's a lot of rewriting. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do it, but I'm certainly going to try. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Shirley says 517 words and just hit 21K. Wonderful. Congratulations, Shirley. You are most welcome for the sprints. I am always happy to be here. And Ashley got 677. Very, very cool. Very cool with all the word counts. So we are, let's see. Oh, good. We've got other people telling us how they did. I always love to hear how y'all did. Nikki says 581 words. Excellent. A total of 1533 for today so far. That is terrific. That is terrific. I don't know if you're doing Nano, Nikki, but if you are, then we know, I think the minimum daily word count to get to the 50K is something, isn't it? It's something a little bit, it's something really weird, like 1,667, I think, something like that. So if you're at 1533, that puts you at about, I think, like 130 words away. So that is awesome. So wonderful. So Rhiannon will be here tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock Central Time. Elizabeth will be back tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. I don't know why, but for our sprinters, 9 o'clock seems to be like the magic hour. So, but Elizabeth will be in 9 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock Central Time. Rhiannon is on Facebook and YouTube. Elizabeth is also on Facebook and YouTube. I will be back at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the afternoon for tomorrow. I'm on YouTube and Facebook as well. So, just come on in and join us. And Tracy's going to be in tomorrow, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. And Tracy is on YouTube only. I forgot to mention that. So let's see. Exotic says, in a challenging part of the book, yeah, pushing through. Yes, I totally hear you. I'm exactly at the same spot. And you're so right. It's just about pushing through. So it's just about getting through it. Lysandra at 194. Very nice. You are most welcome. Anna Paula says almost 900 right now. Beautiful. I'm over 1,500 for Nano. That is awesome. You are most welcome for the sprints. Angela, you are most welcome. And of course, we love your hosting as well. So everybody have a wonderful Friday afternoon. And hopefully it's not snowing where you are. But have a wonderful Friday afternoon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Hopefully I will see you all tomorrow afternoon. Have a wonderful day and get a lot of words done.